Where does the exit from the system begin? Getting out of the system starts with your friends and family. Are you a black sheep or are you even a sheep at all? Where do you really stand? What is your place? I tell you, where you were placed by God and born into this life, there the greatest growth awaits you and their life reveals to you the most beautiful gifts. Where you were placed by God and born into this life, nothing or any change takes place. Where you were placed by God and born into this life, you can exert influence, determine your path or let life pass you by without taking any part in it. The answer to your question is, creating peace without weapons in your own family means losing interest in the conflict, accepting other opinions, and no longer losing yourself in the argument. Stepping out means what it is, detaching yourself internally and taking the appropriate steps externally, and that means stepping into the light. JJK, why do so many people still struggle with this? They can't give up their own familiar environment no matter how stressful it is and how it obviously negatively impacts their lives. Stepping into the light, yes. What if people simply can't do it? Babaji, then the time is not yet ripe. Then spiritual consciousness has not yet awakened? Then everything will remain as it is, and suffering will remain the great teacher, for this illusion has not yet been seen through. Many people today stand at this crossroads, where fate demands a decision from them: continue as before or courageously choose a new path. Anyone who feels addressed now is invited to submit this declaration to the light. Explanation: I state your name here. I'm ready to see what's inside me. I am ready to receive true peace, true love, and the light of God. I am ready to take the necessary steps to healing myself. I am ready to give up illusions. I am ready to step into the light. I am willing to give up everything that needs to be given up for this. I breathe freedom, courageously and determinedly I take the steps in the center of my heart. Om Namah Shivaya. What's important for everything that comes next is that you know where you truly stand so you can determine where you want to go. Self-empowerment is a big word, and it's time for you to wrest its true meaning from this word, which will lead you, through the power of your consciousness, to step into the light, to see people, and to be seen by people. Beloved person, those who wage wars under the pretext of bringing peace and happiness should be neither trusted nor respected. If you are the one who harbors personal conflicts and fosters limited wars in your environment, then begin to question yourself, then bring yourself into balance, and find your way back to the center of your heart. Stepping into the light means stepping out of the shadow consisting of patterns, opinions, beliefs, and blockages that have been placed over a wounded heart to protect it, and representing one's own light as the only reality. JJK, how should one deal with being attacked by someone? This could happen in a personal environment or between countries. What counts is, Babaji, do what you consider appropriate. Give the war that is forced upon you, or that is forced upon you, a chance only as long as it is unavoidable. The central question is, what was your intention? This is the only question the guardians of karma demand of a person at the end of their lives. It's not what you do that matters, but rather your motives. What matters is what you are, not what others think you are. Therefore, there is nothing wrong with a person needing to take up their old armor in order to cope with temporary conflicts. Please note this: the more deeply an individual has anchored himself in the kingdom of peace, redeemed his own history, and healed his own heart of old wounds, the less likely it is that war will intrude upon his life like a curse. The wind has changed on this topic as well. The only constant is and remains, your realization determines your perception of life. Be assured, stepping into the light means taking humanity to the next level, not joining the masses in climbing the stairs into the abyss. Join me for a part of the journey. Remain energetic, remain steadfast, remain courageous, remain a living example of peace and happiness. Make sure your hearts are transformed. For only then can what is written in the scriptures and messages be fulfilled: change for the better, the return to the light, and the claiming of the golden age. So I invite you to walk part of the way with me until you have security, certainty, and orientation, until one world falls away from you and the other world can take possession of you. That is how long I will stay with you. So I invite you to step into the light with me. Invitation, I, state your name here, request Babaji's care in my life. I am ready for this grace. So it is now happening that everything is changing into light, that everything is having a positive effect and turning for the better in your life and in the middle of the world. You are strengthened by the living water. You are blessed by the fire of heaven. You are in Babaji's care. Today the world is healed in you. Today peace has spread. Today you have risen out of the darkness. Today you have stepped out of the shadows into the light. Luck will accompany you, goodness will recognize you. I will guide your steps and call you by name.